This world was never meant to be paradise. God has created a world that is meant to drive you to God. And if you're being driven to the devil, you've been duped, my friends. Because all of the hardships that you suffer in your life, if you believe in God, you will find those rewards on the Day of Judgment.
A huge part of dealing with difficulty and challenges is having a good opinion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, husn al-dhann billah, realizing that Allah is never going to seek something that's bad for you. He's not going to put you in a situation, first of all, that you can't handle. Allah says that He never puts a burden on you more than you can carry. And second, Allah always wants good for you. That the matter of a believer, the Prophet ﷺ said that the matter of a believer is strange because everything is good for a believer. And so this means that no matter what I'm going through in my life, having firm faith that this is actually good for me, whether or not I understand it, but I know deep down that this is good for me. And it's sort of like the example of a doctor who gives you medicine, but sometimes the medicine has to come in the form of a needle, through a needle, and there's a prick, there's a pain to it, but the one who understands that this is intended to cure me, this is intended to strengthen me, then they look beyond the pain and look at the cure instead.
Toughen up. These are days that flip between people. You're gonna have easy days, you're gonna have hard days. Don't let this overwhelm you and just beat yourself up. As a matter of fact, huzn is a state in which a person is actually torturing themselves. The sadness is when you're beating yourself up. A situation beat you up, and now you allowed yourself to get beat up on top of that. Allah says, don't put yourself in that position. وَأَنْتُمُ الْأَعْلَوْنَ إِن كُنتُم مُؤْمِنِينَ. You're going to be in the supreme position so long as you're total believers. In other words, these situations, they come and go, but Allah is a constant. You never lost Allah. The one treasure that you don't, once you lose that, you lose everything. And when you have that, nothing else counts. Nothing else is a serious loss. So long as you have that, you are never, ever, ever going to be in a state where you need to be depressed.